So much better. I would be the happiest being in the world if you let me go live today. I'd appreciate that so much. Thank you very much, YouTube. I appreciate it. You're so kind to me. Thank you very much, YouTube. All right. Alrighty. Up. Up. Alright. Let's get this shit show on the road. We don't need a tutorial this time, because the tutorial really didn't do us much good. It really didn't. The tutorial really didn't do us that much good. I'll be so real with you. But we're gonna do our best here. So, this rock formation is already looking a little bit more friendly than last time, because it gives a bit more of a clear direction on what we can do. So for those who remember last time we were attempting this, there was like a huge fucking cluster of rocks right here. There was a huge cluster of rocks stopping us from doing shit over here. I still don't like how all of these are placed. We'll move those eventually. But for now, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think that at this current moment, we're just going to go ahead and get the mandatory stuff set up, which is the system core, the life support. We need an oxygen generator and a gas scrubber, and we need water purifier, and a water collector, and a tool facility. And all that's going to be put over here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be ran. And a Energium power generator, which was what will power the facility. Oh, yeah, wait for everything to get done first. Okay. Oh, oops, I accidentally left the extra kidney. Don't worry about the extra kidney. Okay, don't worry about the extra kidney. The extra kidney is not really that big of a deal. We don't need you stressed about that. Don't go stressing about shit that you don't need to be stressing over. Yep. Oh, thermal regulators. You're also so right for that. We need that, like, here-ish. Just slap that in the center of the room. And then we need a power node placed right there as well. There we go. A little bit more efficient layout. Yep. Okay. We now need to figure out how to get them their housing. So I think housing is going to be the first thing I worry about compared to one of the last things that I worry about. Because last time we played this, they crashed the fuck out over not having private bedrooms. Like, that was what got us killed, was they didn't have private bedrooms. And I'd rather avoid such a fate again today. I'm going to go ahead and mark this to be drilled, but it won't process just yet because we don't have a refinery. But we'll work on that. We're working on it. How are you guys doing? I do want to kind of like continue the talk though of like the difference between you know, obeying rules and because they are required and like that they are what provide an orderly society, right? And being blindly obedient to them. Because I feel like too frequently those are like mixed up and related to the point that it's detrimental to the health of everyone. And I mean like horrendously detrimental to the life of everyone. With the recent stuff that I've been going through with like the German government and like my like, you know, the paperwork that we've been going through, it's kind of ass just how horrifying the lack of critical thinking can get. And I mean that wholeheartedly, like without like a hint of hesitation to my words. It's horrifying. The amount of times it's become it's become like this huge ordeal whenever something does not work the way they thought it should work. It it breaks the system to think about, you know, what about the alternatives, right? I'm going to slap down a toilet real quick because I know they're going to start shitting themselves any goddamn moment now. They will begin shitting themselves any goddamn moment now. They will shit themselves any goddamn moment now. This can have a floor light. This can have a floor light. But, like, yeah, I know y'all didn't do your shit fast enough, and now you're gonna get mad at me for it. I understand. I fully get it. Sometimes laws are crafted in a way so that it's only impossible to repeal, or rules are intentionally interpreted to step on the new one. Well, I don't even think it's that, right? I don't even think it's the fact that the rules in place, are, like, being used to, like, put anyone down, per se. I think it's mostly the fact that they don't know how it works, right? Like, they just don't know how these things are meant to go when they don't work. When things don't go the way they want to, it becomes a huge ordeal. Also, we have a derelict, which means we need to get our people armed and ready. So, War Void, you're going. People need to remember that rules are a tool meant to serve the purpose. They're not the whole purpose, right? Like, we don't have rules for the sake of rules. We have rules to enable society to function. And society can only function when rules are properly applied, not when they are used, you know, to be like a bigger issue. Field trip time. It is field trip time. Prey gets to have a shotgun because they're good enough for that. All right, y'all have your meal. All right, so it can be War Void, Sora, and Prey going. We live in a society. We live in a society, and sometimes that's upsetting. Sometimes that's just generally upsetting. All right. Let's see what's in this derelict. How bad is this? Storm, welcome on in. How you doing today? Go get him, Tiger. Go get him. Oh, yeah. Oh, bugs. We have bugs to deal with. Alright, that's fine. Bugs aren't that big of a deal. But no, there's... Far too frequently do people get, like... Especially with, you know, certain rises of certain demographics. People forget that, rules don't mean that this is your moral compass, right? This isn't like how things should always be. This is just how they are set up currently to enable society to function. And I want more people to think more critically. But here's the thing. I enjoy my life in Germany far more than I did in America. Until stuff like this happens, right? Until stuff like this happens, I'm having a great time. Wow, all of you managed to miss that. That's impressive. It's whenever, you know, annoying shit like this happens that I suddenly don't care. That I suddenly have a huge problem with how things are done, and I wish there was more individualism. You know, it's a case of, like... Oh, War Void, your weapon should not have jammed when the bug got right in your face, bud. It's not a good idea, bud. There we go, check that out. Got any more hiding back here? Bandages found. Nothing. I know there's more bugs, but we gotta get them out of that fucking hallway, otherwise they're gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, hi! Bastard. Is it less bad of two yeah, it's the less bad of two situations, right? Sora, where'd your gun go? You have it, why are you not using it? Get your gun out. Oh my god, Sora. Stop being a girl failure and shoot. I'll go check this out. Basic scope, alright. Get him. There we go. Alright, good. Easily done. Start salvaging this as best you can. Get all the goods transferred over. All's right in the world. Cool. Let us get... What was it? Where's it located? Food. There it goes. Hi, Gaia. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Furniture. Let us get a table made with some squares around it. How dare you smite me? I don't know why you had to, but you didn't have to, but you did. And let's get a window installed so y'all don't feel I'm taking care of all of their stupid fucking needs now because I don't want them to flip the fuck out on me last. Like that's what caused us to lose last time, was everyone was flipping the fuck out on me. So I'm trying to avoid them being absolutely fucking insane. Will the masses now be satisfied? I'd fucking hope so. And I hope you're well, Bard. We're on the up and up, but we'll see how well the rest of the week goes. I won't make any conclusions just yet. Jackie, shat pants. Why are you all shitting your pants? There is a toilet available. You have a toilet available. Why are you shitting your pants? You have a question. Is it the red border on the character at the top of the screen? Oh, that means War Void is currently not on the ship. Blue means they're on ship. Red means they're not on the ship. So War Void's currently out here doing other shit. Don't know how you feel. I say, yeah, it's like we're not doing bad just yet, but we'll see how the rest of the week treats us. We'll see how the rest of the week treats us. Furniture. Let's get a floor light installed here. And a floor light installed here. Now, they might be a little upset that they don't have bedrooms just yet. And to that I say, piss to you. Sir, piss to you. That's actually not good. We'll cancel that. We need that, like, one farther away. Up. So we need something like that for a bedroom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we'll just do that repeatedly. Bedrooms don't have to be fancy. They don't have to be big. They just have to be something. This whole area might need to get expanded more to enable more bedrooms, unfortunately, but we're getting there. I would rather them have to just sleep on the floor for a little bit than, you know, throw a hissy fit like, I've been here for 2 weeks and I have not yet had a private bedroom accommodated to me. This is fucking terrible. Fuck you. That's what I have to say. Fuck you. We do need more soft blocks, though. Beds cost soft blocks to build, which we do not have. I'm hoping that this next civilian craft will have it for us. If they don't, that's gonna be weird. This way, we're going to have our manufacturing, I do believe. These entitled minimalists, am I right? I know, right? Imagine calling yourself a minimalist and then wanting everything. Oh, we need a hull stabilizer. You're so right, game. I didn't even think about a hull stabilizer. You're so right. I always forget that that's a fucking thing we should be building. We'll build that here. There we go. And then they prefer to have windows in their bedrooms. Because there are pieces of shit like that. I don't mean to do a weird, funky shape like that. I don't know what funky shape you're trying to do there, but that's not the shape I'm trying to do. Okay. How many hull blocks do we have left? We have 10 hull blocks left. That's not great. Let's do a trade. Let's see if we can't get more. You have soft blocks, right? You should. Right? You don't. Why don't you? Why the fuck do you not have soft blocks? Alright. What do you want? Is there anything that you particularly... Well, you want medical supplies and Energium. We have Energium. Energium is not an issue. Really. You can take this scope. We're not going to get a rifle anytime soon. I personally wouldn't want windows in my bedroom in space. I mean... It's about claustrophobia, right? Like, that's the main thing. They do feel claustrophobic at times. You know, you're drifting in the void of space, and, you know, it's a very concerning environment to be in. Sell you the extra gun. We don't need an extra gun. And let's take the cash for now, then. I need to go to crew management, and someone needs to be priority on logistics. Clank, you're really good at maintenance, and we're gonna have you do maintenance, logistics, and then once all that's done, research. Because we're not doing research as of yet. That's going to be your priority, Clank. I would like you to focus on getting the day-to-day done. Temperature is bad there. I know. We'll work on it. Life support. Get a thermal regulator slapped down here. Should be good. Yes. Funny how something so endlessly expansive can feel so suffocatingly enclosed. I know, right? Well, it's because you have all that space outside, but you can't use it. You're not allowed to go there. It would kill you. Like, going outside just kills you, right? It's an environment that just kills you. Hi, this is the part where it kills you. And... Actually, we can probably cancel building this much to save on a little bit of hull block. Bedrooms are getting built. Slowly but surely, bedrooms are getting built. And they have entertainment. You know, their mood is... You know, they have space suit fatigue because they feel a little hungry. They slept on the floor. That's like, it's whatever. They're getting over it. We're slowly, like, weeding out all their issues. We do need to worry about a grow bed sooner rather than later. That is something we need to worry about. We do need to get that taken care of. But we're not there yet. Sleeping on the floor is good for your health sometimes. Sometimes. It's been 4 days. They've had 3 nights of sleeping on the floor in a row. Jackie still has their pants shat. I feel bad for Jackie. New derelict. This one's mostly intact, which is concerning. New mission available. Oh, you have a mission? You kill all monsters in derelict, and then you want, the fertilizer that's on there. I mean, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll take the money for that. We're gonna clear out the derelict anyways. Sora, what's your problem? Why do you have like a little icon over you? What is that supposed to represent? What am I looking at? Feeling extremely hungry, then fucking eat. Oh no, because you're about to shit yourself. Okay, cool. Prey, Warvoid, and Sora going on a field trip. Let's go, gamers. Hi, Kova. How you doing? You kill the monsters and steal their poop. Got it. Got it. Easy fucking clap. How you doing, Kova? We're doing better. We're slowly on the up and up. Things are slowly improving. My nihilism is kicking back in, and I'm learning how to desensitize myself to the horrors of the world, as you all should. Okay, there's food here, so that's good at the very least. Another mistake I made early on. Ooh, that was messy. Oh, that was a messy fight. I wasn't expecting the fucking robots to be here. Oh, that was a messy fight. I feel so sorry for Prey. Oh, they got fucked up. Oh, that was messy. Prey got fucked up. Alright. Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Bop. 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 And then this can be a big window here. Cool, we got the money. Furniture. Soft blocks here, here, here. Okay. Everyone will have their own bedrooms. Once we have the building materials to do so, you will all have your own bedrooms. I promise you. Okay, but other than that, we're good to go in that regard. Hey, don't fucking die here, but don't die on this. At least the others are nearby. Yeah, the others are nearby to help. But God, we walked right into that. That was horrible. The robots, I'm terrified of the robots. I'm not gonna lie to you. The robots fucking hurt all the time. They do so much damage. They also cause burn wounds, which heal incredibly slowly. Like, it just sucks. It's just a terrible time to have. Alright, do you have soft blocks? You don't. You disappoint me. You continue to disappoint me. You really would like some nuts. Interesting. I also need whole blocks, but you don't have any of those either. Very interesting situation we find ourselves in. I know that I'm going to need more infra blocks, so I'm going to take 5 of those just now. If you get this game, be ready for the robots. They're both terrifying, but the basic bugs I don't really care about, right? The basic bugs, they walk at you really slow. They only hurt when they're in melee. Unless you're dealing with an overseer, they're really not that big of a threat. Like, typically, they're not really that big of a threat. The The moment an overseer gets involved, yeah, then you need to be worried because those fuckers will like two-tap you consistently. Like, I mean consistently. Actually, never mind. I got the game. I just learned advice on keeping on swivel. Yep. We need a... What was it? Fucking airlock? Yeah, spacesuit. Locker. Was it spacesuit locker? I guess spacesuit locker works. It's probably better than fucking trying to, trying to do this any other way. We do need to get a recycler going, unfortunately. So, recycler needs to be put up underway. We also need a power facility here, or a power node. We supply the power, and we need a gas scrubber in case anything catches on fire. Hi, Taurus. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Alright, mood is stable for now. They're doing 8 without a table. That's on you. Okay, there's a table for 6 people and there's 6 of you. If you don't want to eat with the fucking table, that's on you. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking hear it. I ain't gonna fucking hear it. How goes Space Haven? I think we're gonna do better today. I think we're gonna do better today. Compared to the last time, I think we're gonna do a lot better. It's so much smoother this time than last time. I'm really hoping that we manage to get, you know, a nice derelict at some point. Smooth like butter? Not that smooth. Come on now. Have some class. Have some decency about you. Yes, we do need to get those put together at some point. Move like chunky butter. That's probably more like it. That's probably a more realistic, you know, level. We need soft blocks. Fuck, do we need soft blocks? And we're out of whole blocks. Of course we're out of whole blocks. Why would we be? Dude, we need soft scrap, a whole scrap, and those are the 2 I would like you to focus on right now. Smooth like fine grit sand. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Y'all are still trying your best, huh? Oh, don't get fucking lost in the void now, don't you? The fog will soon consume it, and I'd rather it didn't, to be honest. We've pretty much tore this one apart except for its hole. Yeah, so the whole scrap is the only thing we need left from there. It's getting better. We're doing all right. Yeah, these fucking little robots, these little guys, they have a ranged and a melee attack. Prey is unconscious. Why is Prey unconscious? Prey shouldn't be unconscious. I don't know why Prey would be unconscious. But Prey has decided to be unconscious. Alright, y'all are done with that. Don't go back. It's too far now. Oh. Risk of mental breaks. Sora's at risk of having a mental break. Yeah, Sora? Are you feeling bad? Because you're not sleeping comfortably? Why is that? Why does this room not give you good sleep comfort? What's up? Because it says this should be a very, very comfortable place to sleep in. Yet, for some reason, you're not happy about it. Hi, Darius. Welcome on in. It's a private room. You get to sleep. I don't know why. I don't think you're at risk of a mental break. I think there's something else going on here. There are plenty of chairs. Oh, you know what? This floor light is probably stopping you from sitting in that chair, isn't it? Probably, if I had to guess. Alright, we're producing our own materials now. Not quickly, but we are producing them. Do they need an arcade machine? They might need an arcade machine. I think an arcade machine would really liven the place up a little bit, you know? Potatoes instead of algae. I mean, we're not feeding them algae yet. We haven't gotten that bad of a situation where we need to feed people algae. Progress is being made. Progress is being made. One of the things I am worried about is the inevitable threat of piracy. Because as you've noticed, I've decided to focus more on comfort rather than, like, logistics and efficiency. That is something that I have given more thought to this time than our previous run. Because on our previous run, I immediately got, like, defense turrets up, I got the communications console up, I got all that kind of stuff, I got the refinery going. Like, but this time I focused more on their comfort, because them crashing out on me is why we lost. Like, them constantly burning the fucking ship down is why we lost. So I'm hoping with this pivot in, you know, priority, that we'll be able to get things further along. Are we all afraid of the ever-present threat of piracy? I mean, you know, I don't think everyone's afraid of the ever-threat of piracy, right? You know, I'm not some, you know, British media corporation. I would download a car, to be honest. I would, absolutely, without hesitation, download a car. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Yes. Yes, I would. without a second thought, I would download a car. Are you kidding me?
Do you want to be stepped on?
I don't know how to drive it, but I'd download it. Leah, I'm surprised you don't know how to drive a car. Hi, Leah. How are you, dear? Bezos tax paid. There we go. There we go. That's how it should be. Remember to always pay your Bezos tax. What am I looking for? Resource. Or processor. That's what I'm looking for. I'm epileptic and I never took lessons because I wasn't allowed. Oh, yeah. You know what? Epilepsy's so right. Epilepsy's so right. I don't want an epileptic person driving a car. You're so right. Never mind. I'm stupid. Cars are scary. Cars are cool. Older cars are cool. I forgot how much, No, it's just, I didn't think about it. And again, we've had this talk plenty of times about, like, how you don't think about it until the topic of epilepsy comes up. How much, like, flashing lights play into, like, day-to-day, vehicular navigation, right? Like, you just don't think of it. You just don't think of it. Alright, we need to get... Once that's done, I'm gonna wait for them to finish all that so I can properly wall it off and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully everyone's feeling better this time about the ship. Yeah, that's pretty much the topic of most of my rants, that if people had thought about it, many things would be much more accessible. Yeah, and it's one of those things that, like, I feel, okay, so epilepsy is not that common. Like, there are different degrees of epilepsy, yada, yada, yada. That does not mean it's not, like, oh, it's okay. Hi, Kim. Welcome on back. It's good to see you. How you doing? Guys, if you don't know Kim, you should know Kim, because Kim plays a lot of goated games as of recently. Like, a lot of goated games. They recently played Dark and Darker again, and it looked like a hell of a lot of fun. And it almost got me to get back into the game. Almost, not quite, but it almost got me there. I told my therapist I was afraid of my license because of getting my license because cars are incredibly fast moving piles of metal. She didn't know what to say. Stabbing people in the butt as a rogue is fun. It's so fucking funny when you just kind of just jam a knife up there. You never know what noise they're gonna make. Some of them get very excited about it. Others not so much. Do you have soft blocks? No, you don't. Why would you? Why? Do I need more? I need more. I need more hull blocks. Do you have hull blocks? You don't have hull blocks. I'm gonna need more infra blocks, so I'm gonna just take those now. I know I'm gonna need them, so I'm not even gonna like humor that. You can take these combat stims. I don't ever remember to use them. You can take this tech scrap. There you go. Well, welcome to Space Haven. Hopefully you're having a great time today. We're currently trying to get this space station functional. And functional is absolutely the key word in this scenario. Alright, so this has been built. Our refinery area has been built. We're going to go ahead and seal this vent. Because I don't want any of the toxic fumes escaping. And now we're going to worry about building out a greenhouse, probably? Yeah, greenhouse sounds good. I need it to be... I need this to get the fuck out of my way. That's what I need. I need this rock to get out of my way. Oh, we're almost out of power. I didn't realize that. Give me 1 second. We need some of these mined out, if you'd be so kind, because I did not realize we were that close to having nothing. Incoming micrometeoroids. I can't do anything about that. We'll just have to hope they you know, repair the shit in time. Oh, God. I don't know, I love my cozier, you know, just kind of sit back, watch my little ant colony grow. But no, like, as we were talking, like, epilepsy is, like, not all that common. But I think with how, like, large the human, like, population has gotten, like, not considering most, like, I can understand if, like, a couple of hundred people have this, you know, degenerative effect and you don't want to, like, put systems in place to accommodate them. Like, yeah, what are the odds, right? What are the fucking odds? But it's a case of the, you know, when it affects millions of people, then you probably should take a little bit more, care into what you're doing and who you're providing for and whatever have you. Also, I didn't realize this asteroid got in here. Is it? Okay, cool. It is going the way we need it to. Get that mined, please. I should probably get research going, too. Research is probably something that we should probably get a start on. We don't need a cool research lab, we just need a functional one. So let's get that put down, let's get this put down. And then research-wise, we talked about this last time, and I probably fucked up not doing it sooner, but we need a assembler, like, stat. because an assembler lets you make any kind of blocks you need. And that will forever be our issue, is that we just don't have the materials to build what we need to build. As you can see, we're still trying to get enough soft blocks so everyone has beds, but we're not there yet. Our overall mood is 69. Nice. Oh, fuck, now they ruined it at 70. Yeah, I need to update my fucking meme vocabulary. I say the same goddamn memes as like 15 goddamn years ago. I need to update my meme catalog. I don't know what the kids say these days. All right, someone educate me. What do the kids say these days? How do I stay hip and fresh with the youngins? What do I need to do? What kind of verbiage am I like missing out on? You don't want to know? I need to know, okay? Mythrander? I don't know, I'm practically dust. Look. There's gotta be something. The only one I know is 6-7. I'm not doing 6-7. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Jesus Christ. Can we... Okay, get that. Check that out. All your base are belonging. I don't think that's a kid meme. I think that's way older than most people here, to be honest. Your data log. Nothing found. Alright, cool. What do you got? You got scrap, 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 and then a lot. Oh, you have a lot. You have food, you have medicine, you have building materials. Good. Vine booms. I mean, fa is kind of funny to me. The fa one's kind of funny to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still classic. Okay, but okay. Hands up in chat if you think if you know where all your base are belong to us comes from. I want to do a demographic age check on my community, if y'all don't mind. Going around the spaces I'm in when I deign to look at them. I mean, I know the origin. Okay, cool. I need to, like... It's one of those things that, like, how the fuck do you even, like, quantify that, you know? So we only have one mining ship. That's kind of annoying. So I looked it up. It's older than I am. Fair enough. We need a second bathroom. Is that what that little potty dance by the fucking thing was? Was you telling me that we need a second bathroom? I will get you a second bathroom if that is what you truly need. I've looked it up. I was an adult when it came out. God, Fanta, you're fucking old. Jesus. I know it's Origin. Yeah, it's a strategy game. Even I don't know. I miss Spider-Man. I miss the Spider-Man memes too. Spider-Man memes were just universally good. There weren't many bad Spider-Man memes, you know. There weren't many bad ones. There were a couple. There were a couple that are like, hey, all right, whatever. But there weren't many bad ones. I think there were a couple of... Pretty sure I'm the eldest of all the Twitch pals I've made over the last few months. I mean, maybe. That's up to Elf and Bag to decide. Because Elf is the oldest I know. Maybe. Maybe second oldest. I may know one older. Alright, let's get this built. And then we can get another toilet built, just so y'all can stop doing the potty dance in front of the fucking bathroom stall. I'm just saying, I'm freaking 40. I'm older. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, you're pretty old. You're pretty stankin' old. But there's nothing wrong with that. For the Twitch community, you are relatively old. For the rest of the world, you're middle-aged. It's whatever. It ain't that big of a deal. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. I did not mean to do that. Please put the walls back down. I hate dealing with the walls. Objects. We need another door here. We need a thermal regulator. And we need... I am fine wine. I am a... I don't even know how I'm aging. What gets bitter the older it gets? If someone can answer that question, we found out what I am. It's from a game called Zero Wing and side-scrolling shooter from 1991. I got you. As for modern memes, well, I struggle to think of ones that like mostly rave of many things. Chocolate, I think. I'm so based. Yeah, I age like vinegar. There you go. That's a good one. I'll say I age like vinegar. I'm okay with that. That's a good comparison. Alright, we can now start growing food. We first just need vegetables, because vegetables are just routinely good. I'm aging like milk. Oh, you get chunkier the older you get? I understand. Up. Welcome back, Clank. I'm feeling extremely hungry, then fucking eat some- or just collapse, you know, right there at the doorway. I age theoretically. Uh-huh. Yeah? How's this going, by the way? Okay, so we are producing materials. We are producing raw materials. We're producing energy. Like, okay, so we're not cooked in that department anymore. We are out of infra blocks, which means I now have to add that to the roster of things to make. Do you have anything you want to trade? Oh, you're about to leave. Okay, never mind. Okay, goodbye. Never mind. You don't want to trade with me. I understand. But we're getting food in the ground before we run out of food this time. Did I not assign all of... Oh, I did assign all of them. I'm not sure why Kilda didn't finish planting them. Whatever. Oh, hold on. Let me go here. Who is our best botanist? It is Kilda at... Okay, Kilda, do that before everything else. Like, don't worry so much about industry. We have others who can do industry. I want you to worry about the botany, first and foremost, and then you can do the rest. Thank you. Prey is getting research done. We're almost done with industry level 2, which gives us 5% more production speed, and then we can work on the assembler. Once we have the assembler, then we can start turning a bunch of these raw materials into the blocks that we specifically need. And then that life just gets better and better and better, slowly but surely. There is another asteroid flying on by with a bunch of materials that we need to harvest. There's a couple... You know what? Just grab as many of these as you can. Just keep fucking mining. I don't want you to ever stop mining. We need to start getting whole scrap from here as well. before the ship is completely gone. I don't know if anyone will take care of that this very moment, but we'll see. Oh, these motherfuckers, they're doing their best. I wish I had, like, I wish I had one more person. That's all I need. I need one more person for this to be way smoother than it currently is. Grow fruits. Okay, so fruits require 4. So we'll just go ahead and grow more vegetables at the moment. Food is food. As long as they have food, we'll live. That is, they'll be eating a lot of food. If they don't have a balanced diet, they'll get hungrier faster, which means that they'll be eating more. Until Kilda gets to a higher... Oh, there's a alien infestor ship roaming around. Cool, great. I'll deal with that when we deal with that. Shu, welcome on in. How you doing?
Hello there.
I age like an overclocked machine in dire need of repairs. I've not yet proven that I do not, in fact, just crystallize over in time like honey. I hate when honey crystallizes. I hate when it does that. It actually kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate when, like, the cap on a honey bottle does not, like, seal properly, and I come back to my honey, and it's just a fucking, like, a giant, crunchy mess, and I hate that. I hate it. It feels so wasteful, because I cannot eat crunchy honey. I can't. It does not go well with me at all. Also, I forgot to assign this to if we have less than 10 water, please produce more water. You can fix but it's a pain and I hate it. Yeah, like, it's not worth the time. It's just better to go buy another fucking thing of honey at that point. Greetings. I do not care. You're gonna offer me jobs. Cool, thanks, bud. Yep, another alien infestation. Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it, okay? Okay. Assembly speed, assembly 2 has been researched. Our shit should be working a little bit faster now. Getting these materials out faster. Parameter for pooper to electric poopaloo. Yes, thank you. Get that finished off, because that's bothering the hell out of me. 2 options when that happens are to microwave it or put it on a PB&J sandwich. I can't. I'm not gonna microwave my honey. I'm not gonna microwave a plastic bottle either. That just sounds like a terrible idea. Like, you know, I'm not the only one who believes that, right? That just sounds like a terrible idea to microwave a plastic bottle. Is everyone's bed? Okay, we can make everyone's beds now. So, beds are done, at the very least. Great, what do you got? You have soft blocks way too late. You really want a lot of stuff, actually. You can take this tech scrap and this infra scrap, and I'll take 2 infra blocks. Take an energium. Take 2 energium, even. That sounds good to me. You could probably use a pot with hot water, but yes. At least like when you eat honey for the rest of the life of me, honey has never agreed to me. I am not allergic, but just the taste and the texture don't sit right with me. I will drink honey. Given the opportunity, I will squirt an entire jar, like I will take an entire bottle of honey and just squirt that shit into my mouth, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I will gladly do so. Without hesitation, I will more than eagerly do so. There's a fan art picture. I mean, that's on you. I ain't gonna pay anyone for that. I have eaten honey from the jar by the spoonful. Honey latte, best latte? It is. I'm not saying it's not. Okay, you're missing those. You don't have a new derelict coming by, so that's all done. You have whole blocks? No, you don't. You want to buy whole blocks, but you don't have whole blocks. Alright, this one, what's Kilda's fucking botany at now? No, nowhere near the level we need. Do we have anyone who's close to botany 4, or is Kilda literally the best one? Kilda is the best one. Okay, so if that's the case, another round of vegetables then. Just keep making more vegetables. Hello, Astra. How are you? How are you doing? How are things cooking? I'm back from the lurk. Well, welcome back. I don't know what I've done to deserve such an honor, but welcome on back. Alright, everyone has their own beds. Now, everyone has a bed. There should be no more pissing and shitting on the floor that they don't have their own bedroom. Mood is mild discomfort. Okay, comfort is still the leading cause of death here. Why is that? So, your sleep comfort is all great. Your leisure comfort is alright. And your work comfort could be better. It's probably because of the lack of light in all these areas. That probably has a little bit to do with it. Now I need to finish work for a friend finally. Now I need to focus on my own comic. Jesus. Best of luck to you, forever and always. The bestest of luck. This is fine. This is fine. We need lights. Apparently that's what everyone's throwing a hissy fit about. So let's get some lights thrown up to help soothe the masses on what they need. That should be fine. That should be fine. Just saying, I mean, it's no big deal. You're allowed to not like, but if you feel bad about missing out, maybe there's still something out there that works for you. You just haven't tried it yet. Fair enough. You gotta try something once, sometimes twice, to make sure you don't like it. I give things 3 tries. I will give a food concept 3 attempts before I say, without a doubt, nope, don't like that. Because the first time, it might be bad. Second time, you know, maybe I just haven't found the right one. Third time, okay, I'm pretty sure it's just not worth me, like, actively looking for it anymore. It's like the tuna fish pizza, right? Tuna fish pizza is apparently very popular in Germany. I've done my absolute best to like it. I've done my foremost best trying to like it. It has not worked at all. Conceptually, I understand. Conceptually, I understand as well. Don't you worry. In practice, it has not turned out well. You can go get those exotic ores before they vanish into the void. The assembler is coming on up, which means we need to start worrying about what we're going to make next. Let's get a... We don't need hypersleep chambers. We don't need data on those. I would like to get robotics at some point. Metal refinery, optronics fabricator. You require steel plates and fabrics and electronica parts. So we do need to get a metal refinery researched as well. And we need a microweaver. This we need for a lot of other stuff. Eventually, we kind of just need everything. We kind of just need everything here, except for that. Probably, we don't need that. That makes me wonder about salmon on pizza. I like salmon on pizza. Baked salmon on pizza is very good. Tuna, not so much. I'll try things from time to time to use. I do not get the conceptually. I had corn, cabbage, and steak on pizza. It was amazing. Yeah, corn and cabbage, you know, that works. Steak works. Yeah, all that's fine. All of that, perfectly fine. Not a single issue to be had. It's the fact that tuna pizza, it dries out the tuna so much, it really accentuates the tuna flavor. Where the point, like, the tuna's the only thing you're tasting. You're just eating tuna at that point. You're just eating, like, canned tuna. And I'm, like, not against that, per se. I love my tuna. Don't get me wrong, I eat tuna salad sandwiches all the time. But I can't fucking eat just a tuna. I can't do that. That's disgusting. How's everything doing right now? We have a power generator that's still running for 3 days. This is still producing some materials, so we're not, like, cooked on energy, and we have plenty of these other little rocks to mine. Food-wise, we are going to be getting a lot of... We are out of vegetables, but we're growing a lot of vegetables simultaneously, so we're not going to be cooked in that department for too long. What we do need is to finally get that command room put up. Shower time. Enjoy your shower. Some people are having a pirate raid. I cannot help with that. I apologize. We get more food growing. Always need more food. There is no reason to not try to grow as much food as we can. I'm going to... We're gonna decorate this place a little bit. I think that's probably what we could do to help. Kind of, like, liven the mood up around here. I have decided... I have made the bureaucratic decision that what they need is more green in their life. I heard humans like green. And I'll sign these for fruits when they, so I know when Kilt is capable of growing them. Give them a pizza party. Exactly. Everyone loves a pizza party. Everyone. There isn't a single person alive who doesn't like a good pizza party. And vegetables or fruits, please. So when we know when the fruits are, like, we're able to grow fruit, and then I can balance the whole room out a little bit better. First harvest of vegetables are about to be done, probably in a day or two. Ah, that's how. What else do we need to get done? I need to start having them drill out this, because this rock is going to be in my way. I know it's going to be in my way, so let's just get this rock out of my way now, so I don't have to deal with it. Rogue bot base has appeared. Interesting. Some pizzas are worth the socialization, but no, most aren't. Most pizzas are not worth it. Like, okay, look, there have been some pizzas in my life that I have absolutely fucking adored. I've loved them. They're so fucking tasty. They're so filling. The toppings are creative. It's so fucking delicious. The issue I have, um, is that the pizzas, the people who I'm socializing with are not worth the socialization. What do you need raw? Okay, but we're not researching chemical refinery right now, so don't worry about it. Bum, bum, bum. How's our supplies doing? Okay, we have more than enough cargo capacity. Okay, I gotta ask your opinion. What food do you think is a social food, but you prefer to eat alone? Nachos. I think nachos are a great social food. But I would rather just hoard that plate to myself and consume it like the all-devouring pig that I am. I would rather shovel, mounds of tortilla chips and dripping cheese and, little chunks of beef spilling all about the place. I would like to just be an absolute fucking animal for no damn reason. That is, I think, the best example of a social food I would rather eat alone. And say what you will. But I'm right. Let's move this, can we move this, into a less annoying position? Saturn devouring his son style. Not exactly. I just gotta tear into it. And, you can try to stop me if you want. It's not recommended. It's just not recommended. Alright, cool. We have an assembler now, which means we can make soft blocks, whole blocks, and infra blocks. Infra blocks, if we have less than 5, please make them. And whole blocks, if we have less than 5, please make them. That is... So I have said, so it shall be done. Look at that. Look at that. We're making shit now. We're becoming self-sufficient. Oh, the temperature is getting hot in there, huh? Yeah, I'd imagine. What's the oh, shit. What's the oxygen level? Might need a second fucking... God, you produce a lot of heat. Oh my god, you produce so much heat. I'm gonna get a fucking thermal regulator on this wall specifically for you. Oh my god. You're the reason why this room is separated from everything else. I usually make everyone their own bowl. Exactly. And who I'm sharing with? I'll share any food with my family. Well, Joe random that I'm such... No, you can say it's very hot. Very hot. Well, yeah, and you can share anything. Any food is shareable, right? That's not really a hot take right there, bud. It's, you must tell all the ladies you'll need a thermal regulator. True. True. We need to get more energium, so that means these need to get mined out. Power is going to be an issue. We do have the ability to produce solar panels to mitigate the amount of power that we're taking up. The problem is that they're very expensive. So I would rather get our defense systems online first before doing that. Build one here. Build one here. Build one here. That should give us pretty decent coverage for now. These take a lot of materials, but we do need the ability to defend ourselves. We need energy blocks, tech blocks, and front hull blocks. Oh, we also need to run power cables to them. Forgot that's the thing we gotta do. Come on. Come on. Cheers, G-Wiz. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't want to hail you. I want to trade with you. What do you got for sale? I need hull blocks. Do you have hull blocks? Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. You're a fucking coward. That's why. I have nothing to sell you, which is really unfortunate. I don't have a lot of money either. I need a derelict. We haven't gotten a derelict in a while. Objects, facility, system, operations console, yes. Making sure I'm not being stupid or anything. No olives, though. I fucking love olives. I will gladly take all the olives. You cannot stop me when it comes to olives. Olives are my fucking jam. It's so funny that, like, olives... I think olives are the more divisive food group than people come to realize, right? Like, olives, by and far, are really, really, really... divisive because people either love or hate them. There's no in between. Confederation, Android Collective. Stuffed olives are good. Stuffed olives are also very good. Depends on what they're stuffed with, but stuffed olives are also very good. I could not imagine trying to stuff an olive and not breaking it, but I really, really like olives. Okay, so we have... The biggest problem they're running into now is that we are kind of falling behind on just raw materials because we haven't gotten a derelict in a while, which tells me that we're probably going to have to make the effort to do an away mission, because we just don't have enough going on within our current system right now to be able to keep up with the demand of what's going on. How's the mood doing? Currently, the only negative effects are from, like, previous injuries, but people are a lot happier. I think lighting up the place and getting some furniture put around was the right call. We could also just go ahead and take out these side locations for the materials as well. Yeah, we can do that. You three, before it's breakfast time, go ahead and take them out. Go get him. Get him, champ. There we go. And now we can salvage that for more materials. This should give us a fair bit of supplies for a bit. I just didn't want you guys to miss breakfast, you know. I know how people get whenever they don't have breakfast. Breakfast is the best time of the day after an alien encounter. Exactly. Hi, Zaya. How have you been? Welcome on in.
Hello there.
Lizard.
Why am I keep... Stop scrolling in. Stop fucking scrolling in. Lizard. We don't have any of that. Yeah, we have some energy scrap. I guess we can just start cycling through all the scrap pieces that we have. Just whatever scrap is available. Get that processed. Hey, new week, new colony? Yes, the last one burned down. Because people kept burning it down. A ship is requesting assistance. Well, woe be to me to say no. I'm not migrating. We're not migrating right now. We're not fucking migrating. Like, oh, do you want to give up and move to a new place? It's like, no, we're not doing that. Alright, you three. You're going on an away mission. Actually, no, there's a derelict. Oh my god, that's a whole ass fucking... What happened here? Something that big does not just fall apart. I hate to tell you that. Typically. Yeah, we had a minus 200 mood effect because they didn't have bedrooms. Now we're doing a lot better. Alright. Hold on, let's take this slow. I saw something, so there are hostiles here. I just didn't catch a glimpse at... Okay, it's bugs. Orvoid, if you could hold the door open. What happened here, bud? What happened here? I'm sounding so picky, I swear I'm not. All of us in capers are just chewing my flat. No, it's fine. I fucking hate pickles. And people don't believe that. People cannot believe that I despise pickles, but I do. It is a resound hatred of pickles. And it's not even a meme. It's not even a joke. I just genuinely fucking hate pickles. It's not because I'm trying to, like, meme on anyone, or I'm trying to be a contrarian. I just genuinely hate pickles with all my heart. I continue drafting because there's stuff over here. Whatever. Get all that on board. Salvage this for everything it's worth. I don't know what it is about them. The flavor of pickles genuinely makes me feel like I'm gonna vomit. Kinda, yeah. Like, it's just so not good. Which would throw Picadillo completely out of it. Pickles are big enough for me too. Yeah, like, okay, good. I'm glad I'm finding people who understand where I'm coming from. I'm glad I'm finally not fucking alone on my hatred of pickles. There are too many goddamn people who say, like, oh, I don't like pickles. It's like, oh, but you're just being picky. Like, no. Like, okay, what about these pickles? What kind of pickles? Like, you know, like, shut up. I don't like pickles. End statement. It's done. No more arguing. Metal refinery is almost done. There it is. Which means we can make a metal refinery now. We're gonna need a... I hate that stuff on the wall. Fucking constitutes, like, space being taken up as much as it does. Like, I think wall lights should just be able to be there without causing much issue. Yeah, what do you want? We'll accept your communication. Dania! Hi, Day. How are you? Guys, Day's back. Day's computer fucking exploded, but Day is back now. Thank fuck. Everyone missed our screaming Oni. Our little goober doing gooberish things. I missed you so much. Hi. What's up? How you doing? What's Gaming Gamer? Hey, thank you for giving me your Prime sub. I'm glad I'm your favorite Prime gamer for 15 months. I really appreciate it. Dude, why are you duding me? Why have I been duded? Why have you thrown shit at me? Alright. They're back on their shit. Let's get this metal refinery going. No reason? A likely story. A very likely story. We do need mostly more infra blocks. That requires steel plates. So I'm hoping that we can get... Can we fucking respond, people? Is someone gonna respond to the... Oh, we don't have a comms console up. That's why we can't respond. I'm sure we'll get to you eventually. Make this the priority construction, if you'd be so kind. Need 2 tech blocks. What if Do you have tech blocks? No, why would you? Right? Why would you have the thing that I need to do what I need to do? Right? No, that would be absurd. That'd be crazy. You want a whole block, so, which I will gladly sell to you. I need a second shuttle, is what I need. I need a second shuttle to manage all the shit that we're doing. Insufficient resources. Yeah, I know. We're not doing the chemical refinery. Well, we're not even doing the chemical refinery stuff right now, so don't even worry about it. Trade has... Wait, shows transporting. Okay, go. Are we... Okay, we are dismantling that. Good. I do need to get those 3 onto that derelict tomorrow. Okay, it is drifting away from the void. So we got time. We got time to do that one. Oh, God. Never enough shit. Never enough shit going on. Never enough shit going on. I need 2 more tech blocks. I need 3 more tech blocks in total. We are officially out of all of the other food groups other than the vegetables that we have. So other than the vegetables that we are currently growing, that's our food supply. Which doesn't mean that we're in danger yet, but it does mean that they're going to be getting like malnourished relatively soon, unless we can find like supplementary food groups. You have point defenses, so you should be shooting down these asteroids, right? That would be the smart thing to do, right? I should get a shield generator, is what I should do, to be honest. Alright. War, Void, Sora, Prey. Before it's breakfast time, Try to clear out the derelict. Alright, breakfast time's already here, so you're gonna miss breakfast. I'm sorry. I'm stealing your breakfast time for you. Get that derelict researched or explored. Get these materials done. So far, nothing. It might just be empty. Okay, it's empty. Cool. It was empty. You didn't have to worry. It was an empty ship. You can go home now. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Do you have what I need? Do you have energy blocks, which I do need 2 of. What do you want in exchange? You want Hyperion. I can gladly give you Hyperion, because that's not a resource that I need at all during this run, I don't believe. And if I do, well then, you know, dicks to me that for being an idiot, but I don't think I need it for this. We'll also take space food to mitigate the current, like, gap in our supplies. Wiz is, or not Wiz, Kilda is halfway to being, or sorry, that's industry. They're almost capable of growing fruit, but they will never be capable of growing nuts, which is unfortunate. We need a better farmer at some point. Sora actually has a lot of potential as a botanist, so I'm going to put Sora on high priority with that. I'm gonna lower Kilda's priority. I'm actually gonna get I'm gonna get Kilda to 4, so that way we can grow fruit, and then I'm gonna put Kilda on a lower priority to that, and then let Sora start learning, because Sora has a lot more potential for her skill cap than Kilda does. Which I find, that's one of the weird things about this game that I really find interesting, is each character, right? So if we'll take a look, we'll take a look at Clank, right? Clank has, he has a 5 in construction, but has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential. So they're 5 out of 7. Kilda has 4 in construction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, that's a bad example. There we go. Prey has a 4 in construction, but they're only capped at 5. So, you know, they're equal right now, but Clank has the potential to go further than everyone else. Ooh, that's a big ship. How is this not bumping into me, by the way? Out of curiosity. Alright, well, come next rest day, we'll go explore that derelict and get that shit sorted out. Yes, I know, I'm becoming the governor of the stars. Give me a bit, okay? We're working on it. Life support, we need a thermal regulator in here. I forgot. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just being an idiot. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. That was painful. I should get a shield generator. We need to get shield generation up at some point, just to prevent like something that drastic from happening. That was a lot of damage that we took, and it's going to, if it ends up damaging any of these, any of the equipment, then that's even worse, to be honest. I don't think these rinky-dink, you know, one-man fucking turrets are gonna do much. It depends on which direction the asteroids come from, obviously. But I'm not very... God, it's so weird. I do think, though, before we get into before we get into shield generation, I would like to get robotics going, because robotics can really, really help with like reducing the amount of logistical work you need to worry about. Will shields cover our private bedrooms? Problem. Our plays, no. No, why would they? Why would I give a fuck what happens to your private bedroom? Medical diner sleep. Yeah, we can help with repairs, sure. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We have the ability to produce whole blocks, so we can help with repairs. Oh, and there's a fire. Of course there is. Why would there not be? Cool, thank you. Please don't do that again. Please don't set fire to the control console again. War Void. Oh, you guys are not home yet. All right, we'll speed time up. We're gonna get through this day real quick. Microweaver is done. We're not in a position to do microweaving yet. I just wanted to have that for the sake of having it. New derelict. Jesus Christ, how many fucking derelicts are gonna be flying by here? Suddenly, there was a time period where we had no derelicts. Suddenly, every ship in the goddamn sector is a derelict. Wait, what happened? Oh, there's a fucking hull breach, and it wiped out our heart. God damn it. That's annoying. It wiped out an entire harvest of crops because of a hull breach. That's really annoying. God, welcome back to the ads. We're kind of in a weird spot right now. This asteroid field has lasted a lot longer than I expected. We do have some defensive point defense turrets up now, so we're not like completely defenseless when it comes to dealing with them. But we don't have like the far northern one built, which is the direction that they're coming from. So by the time they approach, like we don't have the opportunity even to fight back. All right, War Void, Sora. I'm gonna leave Prey out of this because they're being a little crybaby right now. Who else is drafted? Who's in here? Clank? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's go check out this ship and see what their deal is. I don't even know if Clank has a gun. That doesn't look like it. So we're just gonna have Clank stand there. Hey, yo, bud. I said you're gonna stand there. Not that you're gonna start wandering off into the unexplored. Yeah, that's why. Why do they do so much fucking damage? God damn it. I hate how much damage they do. It's so ridiculously stupid. We'll be back for you, Sora. Oh. Okay. We go in the rest mode. Okay, you're down. Clank, grab... You have a weapon? You don't, no. Pick up. Get in. Go home. Good God. Who else has a gun? It was Kilda, Praise. We sold the other gun. Yeah, okay. So, we'll have to deal with that in a second. Sora, why are you being kidnapped by the aliens? We'll get Sora back. Sora is currently put into a cocoon stasis. They are not at risk as of the current moment, purely because of the fact that these robots are they don't really because this isn't like a full on like infested ship. They're not gonna like put her in a fucking pod or anything, but they are active. So we do need to like worry about getting her back as soon as Warvoid and Prey are ready to fight. That's the like literally we're gonna have them go to bed, and in the middle of the night they're gonna go back and try again. Go get your meals, go get your rest, fucking take care of what you need to take care of, and then we're gonna go rescue Sora, who got downed by the aliens. What are you doing? Right, go to bed. Stop. Go to fucking bed. I need you rested to go save Sora. So get rested. Please and thank you. Hey, and then you two are gonna go and get her. Before you spend any more of your energy doing dumb shit. Before you do anything else stupid, go get your friend. That one just fucking whizzed right by, hoping to get a sneaky one on us. Alright. Prey, you're the most tired. I need you to go get Sora. While Warvoid keeps guard. Operate. I think that's the button we need. Right? You wanna do the thing that I tell you to do? Okay, cool. Now, pick up Sora and go back to the ship. We're gonna have Warvoid scout out the rest. There's hopefully not any more left. Oh, there's one. Okay, so it has an energy bar. So what we can do is we can try to dodge. As best we can until it rests. There we go. And then shoot it. Shoot it! Thank you. Jesus Christ, it should not have been so complicated. Gonna do a quick scan for any more. Okay, we're done. I think I've sprung a leak. Oh, only a little bit. Only a little bit. Alright, cool. That should not have been as difficult as it was, but we're done. And they didn't even have anything good. They didn't even have anything good. That's the upsetting part. They didn't even have anything good. They had nothing worthwhile. That's fucking great. Yes, please bring our friend back into the ship so that they can fucking lay down. Warvoid is currently unconscious, but they're being rescued. God damn. Yeah, just dump Warvoid out in their spacesuit, just laying on the asteroid. That's fine. Someone will come pick them up, I'm sure. Yes, I know that ship left. Okay. Everyone's home. Everyone's fine. It's another bright day in Philadelphia. Let us go ahead. And we have a couple of hull blocks available. I'm going to make a another little offshoot here that is hopefully not going to disrupt anything too terribly. And we're going to turn this area into a medical bay. That is my intent. We might have to build a wall, but we need a medical bay. We need like a designated like medicine area for when people are injured as badly as like fucking Horvoid is, because Horvoid has so many wounds on them, and all we have is a basic bed rest that we can give. We don't have any like designated hospital area. Food is also becoming an issue, but it hopefully won't be one for too much longer. There's someone we can trade with, right? There was a couple of days that we can trade with. Let's have Mike and Jackie. You two, I need you to go just check out that other derelict and see if there's food available. Which one is it? It's probably this one over here, yeah. Go check out this one real quick. Go check out the small one. If there's nothing terrible, then great. We'll go... Because it might be empty, right? It might be empty. And it's looking like it is. Cool. Does it have food on it? No. No, it does not. What about this one? Go check out the other one. This one probably has something terrible inside, but you never know. You never know. It could be alright. It could be fine. It could be perfectly safe. It's not. It is not. How bad is it? It's not the worst. It's bugs. Oh, did not mean to do that. I meant to hit D-draft. Thank you. Alright, well, failing all of the above, we now must go to producing our favorite meal, algae. This is a very nutritious meal, consistent of your own waste, to ensure that you don't die of starvation, unless there's like... Okay, hold on. There's food over here that you guys simply have not done yet. Go get it. Go get the food. And Warvoid set the machine on fire. Good job, Warvoid. Hi, Kono. I'm just lurking and posting in chat to make sure I'm counted. Kono, I'm glad that you consider yourself a real person. It'd be a shame if, like, some multi-billion-dollar company decided that you weren't real. That'd be terrible, honestly. I would hate to hear that the Konotoma was not a real person. But hi, hey, Jane Kono. Hope you're doing an amazing day today. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your World War III posting. And guys, guess I had a Kono. They're funny the majority of the time. Can't be too nice to people. If you're too nice to people, then they get used to it. Okay, I gotta taper my kindness. If I'm too nice to people, then it becomes an expectation. And if it becomes an expectation, then who am I, really? Like, at the end of the day. I lose my snarky jackass reputation. And that's just not a good thing to have. Because if I lose my snarky jackass reputation, then I have nothing left for me. I'm just a male VTuber. And if I'm just a male VTuber, I might as well not even exist. It's... God. No, there's... Fuck, risk and mental breaks. Prey, what is your problem? Prey, why the fuck are you... I'm hungry! I have no energy. There's nothing fun to do. Okay. Wah. Fucking wah. A new derelict has entered the area. Jesus Christ, what happened? Where's Sora? Sora's sleeping. Sora's trying to recover. They're all starving. I need Sora to fucking do this real quick so that they have the means to eat today. Thank you. That should not have been as big of an ask as it was. Let's make sure it has food for dinner time tonight. Yes, multiple people are starving right now. And they're not wanting to go to harvest the shit for the derelict that has food. Kids these days don't understand the simple beauty of sitting still and listening to the silent noise around us. They don't. I mean, it may be the fact that they've spent 23 days in space, and all they've had to listen to is the hum of machinery and the endless cold and the endless quiet. You know, that might be a little bit... Okay, you can get rid of these, please, and thank you. Okay, you're done. That one's fucking done. This one has nothing on it. That one, I don't know how we haven't explored yet. That one has the food, and I would really like it if they fucking retrieved it. Please expedite this. There is so much there that we need that I refuse to let you guys just let fly away. Okay, we're gonna fast forward until daytime, because they ain't gonna do anything else. There we go. And they immediately set the machine on fire. Good. Grand. Excellent, some might say. Prey immediately sets another machine on fire. Are you gonna go get the stuff? Yeah, go get the stuff. Go get the stuff! Before it's all gone. Jesus. There's actual food on there that you've just been letting go. You gotta remember to sit back and appreciate the boys sometimes. No, you gotta appreciate your boys sometimes. That's not an incorrect statement. That is not an incorrect statement. You gotta appreciate the boys sometimes. There's just so many logistics tasks that are not getting tended to right now. I'm hoping, Kilda, what are... Okay, we are able to grow fruit. We just don't have fertilizer anymore. You... Retrieve Parish Crew. Kill all the monsters on the derelict. Oh, this is an away mission. We don't have the means to handle an away mission right now. I am so sorry. I cannot help you with that. You are on your own with that. Do you have stuff? You have space food. I'll gladly take your space food. In exchange for space food, I will trade you this Hyperion. I'll trade you these, some bandages, some painkillers. We can make our own whole blocks now. I don't mind selling them. I need meat. I need nuts. I need fruits. You can take these, soft blocks. I can make my own now. They're not that big of a deal. What else? What else do I need? What else are we, like, desperate for? I'll take the vegetables. We're growing our own, but we need a little bit to stave us off. And you can take this Energium. We're producing enough Energium. Okay, cool. Get that done, please. Prey is just dying. Prey is just choosing to die at this point. Research-wise, We're gonna pause the chemical refinery. I would like to get into the... Where is it? The robotics. And getting... With the robotics, getting a logistics robot station. Because what the robotic logistics robot station does is it makes it so that we are able to make little drones that handle all of the, like, you know, shipping of goods for us. And then our whole system kind of gets a little bit cleaner because we don't need people to handle the boxes. We can just they can do the work, but the boxes will handle themselves. It's such a time saver. It does require energy, but that is not something I'm particularly worried about at the current moment. Because if we can get things stabilized, then we can, like, worry about producing better power supplies. Will you go eat? Like, what is your problem? Why don't you want to eat? Like, there is a nice, healthy vat of algae right there for you, and you're choosing not to eat. We have food, even better. We have food coming to be delivered to you, right? Go eat. Go have an actual fucking meal. Or Void, wake up. You're being stupid right now. You're all just being horribly stupid right now. 5 more minutes? No. Vorvoid has some health problems. Prey has some health problems. Yeah, I know they have health problems. It's called they haven't been eating any of the food that they've been provided. That's their health problem. That's their problem. They just haven't been eating. Cool. Everyone's having a good meal. Everyone should be fine. Stabilizing a little bit better. Does this ship have fertilizer for trade? I don't know if they do. No, they do not. They do have tech blocks, which I do need. Which I will gladly trade you in exchange for some tech scrap. Yeah, sure. That works out for me. Environment condition. What environment condition? None. That's what it is. Merchant Federation ship has arrived. New mission available. What do you want? You want me to retrieve your friends? That's not going to happen. Whatever horrible situation you ditched your friends in, I assure you, I am in no better condition to help them with. Alright, Sora and Prey, I need you two to go and clear out a derelict. Because we need to continue. There's a lot of shit passing us by right now that we have not been able to take advantage of. And I would like, actually, don't dock there, dock here. If you're able to fly in the vacuum of space, it's a little bit safer. Gives you a little bit of room to, like, finagle them with. There you go. Come on. Come on, you bug fucks. There's a fire! Of course there is. Why would there not be? Oh, Sora's down. God damn it, Sora. We done? Is that all of them? No, it's not. Prey, run. Sora, get drafted again. Okay, you're done. Good. Good job. There are materials here that we need. Good. Don't you fall, prey. Don't fall. Thank you. Please don't. I hate when they collapse right at the fucking, like, right as they're about to get done. Just get into the fucking ship. You can fall apart, like, at the base when someone can come pick you up, but don't fall apart before then. New mission. Retrieve perished crew members. From... No, like, I'm not doing it. I can't send my people out on an away mission to some other fucking environment. Okay. This should be clearing up the smoke as quickly as it can. God. Terrible. These people are terrible. Like, okay, there's a reason why, as much as I am I personally am a huge, like, you know, promoter of, like, independent space exploration. Huge. I'm so big into it. I want people to be able to, like, you know, go into space and be able to fly and do all the kind. But the problem with that, right? The problem with that is a lot of people do not have the temperament or the skills or the knowledge or the desire to learn how to fucking exist in space, right? Like, it's a case of, like cars, right? It's like driving a car, except the car is going hundreds of miles per hour, and, you know, you're dealing with a bunch of science, and we can have computers, you know, help that, you know, all they want, right? We can always have computers help with this, but there's never going to be a point in time in which a computer can do everything that needs to be done consistently. There still needs to be, like, the human factor, I think, also, I think there should always be the human factor in anything that is done, but let's not worry about that. Purely for the sake of, you know, not having a horrible AI system take over all of society. Let's get these mined out, because they're currently blocking expansion. And I love the concept of being able to, like, you know, commute, quote-unquote. Prey, you cannot be having a mental breakdown right now. Stop. Just fucking stop. Get over yourself for 5 seconds. Okay. We need... what was it? Facility, medical beds. We need medical beds. There's just not enough fucking... There's too many wounded people. We need actual medical beds. Why is the power running out? Are we not producing enough power? We're probably not producing enough power. Let's get our first, Let's get our first solar panel put together. Fuck it, why not? And we'll put it... We'll put it by these, because I don't think I'm ever going to be able to, like, actually reasonably get rid of them. I'm being so real. I'm probably not going to be able to get rid of them anytime soon. And then we need a thermal reactor, or a thermal thing in here to balance out the temps there. Okay. The progress is being made. Slowly. We're pulling it together, even if they don't want it to be pulled together. Even if they want to fight me every fucking step of the way. We're still pulling it together. That needs to be expanded upon at some point. We need tech blocks to get that built. So that's the next thing we need to trade for. We also need energy blocks to build the rest of these solar panels. Oh, yeah. It's fucking a mess is what we're currently dealing with, but we're fine. We'll live. It's not the end of the world. Not yet, anyways. It might be relatively soon, but it's not yet. We'll probably put the robotic stations, like, here, in this corridor. Orvoid is having a mental breakdown. Did they make it into the shuttle? That's all I care about. As long as they made it into the shuttle before it, you know, the ship vanished into the void. So what's the problem, right? They're in pain, they're hungry. Okay, so it's mostly the fact that we have a lot of it. The people who are injured are the ones having the mental breakdowns the most. Which makes sense, I suppose. All things considered, I guess that makes sense. Orvoid, I think, is just refusing to do work at the moment. Yeah, they're refusing to work at the moment, which I guess is fine. If I haven't been taking care of your wounds, I guess you not working is suitable enough. Please build that machine, because I've been waiting for too long for it to get done. Thank you. We also need another power thing in here, is what that's telling me. Power. We need a large power node. Rather than a baby power node. Which, if we dismantle that, it gives us one. So, make this a high priority. This can get deconstructed to make that. Which, I don't know how the fuck that works, but whatever. We have 3 guest ships coming relatively soon. Is this Space Rimworld? It is Space Rimworld. Hi, Nat. How are you? Welcome on in. What's up, my little lime thing? How are you? We're on the up and up. Things are beginning to improve, but we'll see how well that shakes out in the future. I ain't gonna cross my fingers just yet. Currently, we're dealing with a bunch of crybabies, but, you know, when is that not the case of what I'm dealing with in my games? I had bad nausea, tried to sleep it off, that didn't help. Well, have you tried throwing up more? Have you tried just, you know, expunging your entire bowel system? Just putting that out there? Someone's like, you're their god? I know, I am kind of divine-like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, new research, logistic Robux, cool. Robots. Pick apart robot and android remains and scrap them from reusable materials. Good, good, good. That's helpful. Not what we need, but it's helpful. We'll put that here, I suppose. You know what? I don't like vomiting because my body doesn't know when to stop once it starts, and it's a really draining ordeal. Oh, yeah, no. Same. Like, absolutely the same. Like, I'm in the same way. I really don't like it. But I also sometimes just push through, because I kind of have to. Not to diminish your willpower, but more of like, sometimes push comes to shove, I'll do what I gotta do. I do what I gotta do. I need what? We need more food. So that, and that, please. And in exchange, you can have these soft blocks, this basic ore, and this whole scrap. Thank you. I'm empowered to do it. You're not wrong. But if it doesn't work, I'll have to have sore throat and nausea. Congrats. It sucks while it's happening because you feel better afterwards. Like yeah, it's like working out. Throwing up is like working out. That's why you should do it every day. Smile. We need fertilizer. We need a composter. We need to research a composter. That's going to be next after this whole What? I'm just throwing out ideas, okay? You don't gotta get snippy with me. Okay, Prey is in a medical bed being treated to. Look at that. Hopefully that will improve your fucking mood, and you'll quit being a crybaby about it. Just throwing up ideas. Yeah, I'm just spitting out ideas here. Okay, you don't need to get snippety with me. If less than 5, produce more steel plates. Okay, but we have a med bay. People are being treated for their injuries now. It's not a great med bay, but people are being treated for their injuries. God, I shall become snippety with whomever I wish. Thank you very much. Huh? It's me, Waff Waff. I'm Release the Hounds. I'm here. Mark and Matera are here. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Welcome on in. What are you all doing? What are you doing? I didn't get a... Did we get a raid? I didn't get a notification. Are we doing... Where's the dog? Hyrie had to go? I see. Hi, everyone. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those who don't know me, I'm Silo Castex, Truth the Magic Bar, Tiefling VTuber, D&D DM, Fantasy VA, all that lovely jazz. How you doing today? We're doing Space Haven today. I do a lot of colony sims, city builders, RPGs, simulation games, all that lovely jazz. It's a pseudo raid, unofficial raid, and I appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna give a shout out to Hyrie, even though she was too lazy to hit one button. Can't believe it. It's me, Hyrie. Go say hi to Hyrie if you don't know Hyrie. Hyrie is my favorite pupper. They're the biggest Yorker I know. They are incredibly sweet. They're incredibly kind. She just told him go to Silo and say hi. I see. Her stream crashed? Damn. Damn. Chat, I hate to hold on, guys. I've been in streaming for a very long time, okay? I should pause my game, is what I should do. Because it's still running in the background. I've been streaming for a very long time. We're getting to my 5-year anniversary this year. You know, this will be my 5th year of streaming. And in the business, okay, we call that a skill issue. See, only refined streamers such as myself never have any kind of scuff. You know, we never have our stream crash. Hyrie, you know, little bab that she is, you know, it's only in her 2nd year. You know, she's still learning. You know, she doesn't know how to stop a stream from crashing. I, the professional, I know. No, inexperienced. I would never call her stupid. I would call her inexperienced. That's the difference, okay? Stupid means you don't want to learn. Hyrie is very eager to learn. Don't you tell me to shut the fuck up on my stream. Don't you fucking sass me. But Clone, Koo Whip, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the road. It's a pleasure to have you guys.
There is no friendships in this world. None. Nope, not even Barge. Nope, he is the enemy.
Thank you for the head pats. It's like, I like you. I'm staying. Well, I try to be. I try to be likable. We are a very lurker-friendly community. Typically, the majority of my streams are I'm playing some kind of, like, logistics nightmare in the background. Why the fuck is my shit broke? God damn it, you idiots. I'm playing some logistics nightmare in the background, and half the time I'm explaining what the hell is going on. The other half of the time, I'm just complaining. I'm either complaining about VTubers, I'm complaining about streaming, I'm complaining about, you know, the economy. I'm just, like, I'm complaining about pickles. There's a lot. That's pretty much the breakdown of my content. So what is this game and what's it about? So so this game is Space Haven. Space Haven is a game in which there are now 2 play modes. You can either be a spaceship wandering the stars, searching for a new Earth to call home, or You can start a space station, which is the new one that just came out that we're giving it a shot, where you're actually just stationary and things have to come to you. You don't get to move. You don't get to decide where you're going to go. You just got to deal with events as they come. And eventually become like a full service oriented kind of economy. The reason for this is because Earth was destroyed due to nuclear warfare and corporate greed. So all of humanity was shunted into the stars, and everyone is just deciding what they want to do with their life. You know, some become pirates, some continue the ways of capitalism. It's like a management. Factory is probably not the best way I'd put it, because you're managing people, right? Like, we have our industry sector here, right? But we need our greenhouse, we need our control room, we need our med bay. We have to give them nice accommodations, otherwise they get upset. We have the logistics and research room. You know, so like calling it purely a factory is probably not correct. But there is like, you know, a task priority system that I have to set each individual on what they want to do. We have a research tree that we need to go down. It's like oxygen not included, right? If you know oxygen not included, it's kind of like that, but different setting, different premise, and not as cartoony. It's probably LobCorp. Lobotomy Corporation is also probably a good example of it. I haven't played Lobotomy Corp, but it's a commune, exactly. Right now, our biggest issue is that we're struggling to keep we're struggling to keep power and food going, as we're getting into like this weird transitionary phase, where a lot of people are like, we don't have a diverse diet. We're running out of fertilizer, which is why we're currently, once we're done researching these logistics robots, we're going to get into CO2 production and composting and all that kind of stuff. We're just getting the foundation of a med bay put together because we've had a lot of injuries from fighting aliens. By the way, I named my scientist after you, Bard. Aw, thanks for saying I'm smart. If Warvoid wasn't in such a bad condition right now, I would go ahead and do... Oh, hey, we got this built. Cool. Sector solar output. 50%. Okay, well, that's not great. That could be better. That could be better. Other ships arrive. They have, you know, their own problems going on. Why are you... Oh, your shields are decreasing because of the nebula. Yeah, they belong to different factions like the Android Collective, the Military Alliance, you know, all these lovely, lovely peeps. We have to engage in trade with all of them. We have to take care of, you know, our diplomatic relations with each of them, lest we want every encounter with them to be a fucking brawl. Take this, take that. You can have... I don't know, you can have some biomatter, I guess, and I'll take another piece of energy. Thank you. But yeah, well, welcome on, Clone. It's a pleasure to have you. Is this game free? No, it is not free. They are on sale right now, I think. Yes, the game is 50% off right now for $12. So if you wanted to buy it, now would be the time to do it. Oh, crazy! I might cop it. Yeah, no, like I would. This game I've put 86 hours into. I'm typically known as a RimWorld streamer, but this is still a game that I would say that is a very entertaining for people. Having vitamin deficiency, we do need to balance their diet. You know, we need artificial meat, we need nuts, we need vegetables, we need fruit. Yeah, the game I've put most hours in Geometry. Geometry Dash is cool. I was never good at it. I tried to do Osu nuts. Yeah, they need these nuts. I thought you were an Ashes of Creation streamer. I wanted to be an Ashes of Creation streamer. I wanted to get into MMO streaming. I wanted to do like a bunch of cool thematic stuff like that. Unfortunately, they shut the game down because of dumb shit, and so the game was never going to be starting again. And everyone else gets to suffer for it. You have IV fluid. Of course you wouldn't. Do you have IV fluid? You do, actually. I need some of that. You can take, in exchange for this IV fluid, these nuts. I don't know. Take that. 1,600 hours in Challenger Dash. And 100 something. Okay. 100 hours in Warframe is not that much, all things considered, from what I know about Warframe. Can we possibly... Yeah, we might be able to. Prey, Sora, Warvoid. Would you three be so kind as to quickly do a little expedition? Doc, you come here. I have 1,000 hours. I'm a very casual... Yeah, very casual Warframe experience. You're fine, I'm higher ranked than them. I'm new. Yeah, you're new. You're... Oh, let me just do that. This game hates when you alt tab, by the way. In case you ever wonder why the black screen appears, that's whenever I alt tab. It can't be helped. Alright. The other part of this game is that you do have to do these little expeditions onto derelict ships. And there are currently 2 different types of enemies. There are these insectoid alien-like motherfuckers. Thankfully, these are the weak versions of them, so they're not that scary. And the other are like a rogue robot AI, possibly from an alien species, we don't know. There we go. And then we got all this. Scrap. And we're done. This game looks so cute. Yeah. I've not actually played in a long time, so my time stops where it is. I played on and off. There's a lot of Warframe gamers in this community. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't play Warframe. Warframe, Destiny, you know, those kind of games never really interested me. They're not my cup of tea. I think that, you know, just the I don't like games where like it's a grind cycle, if that makes sense. Where like the intent is to like keep rerunning content. I do it, which is really ironic because I love MMOs. But like it's more like the... Have I played The Wandering Village? Yes. I do not think The Wandering Village has enough variety in what it's doing to warrant more than one playthrough. That's like the only problem I have with The Wandering Village, is I don't think there's enough going on for me to like do it multiple times. I never thought I'd get into a looter shooter by yeah, like looter, like that's a good way. Looter shooters and like you know, stuff like Diablo and Path of Exile, you know, more Monster Hunter, where you're just kind of slamming exactly the same and there's not really a whole lot else going on just for the sake of like farming. It's not really my whole deal. Even when I play MMOs, because I'm a huge classic World of Warcraft player, they, you know, even then, I don't enjoy the process of grinding. I just kind of accept it because I enjoy the rest of the game. If you ever need someone to run a mission, you just hit me up. What about me? Yeah. Oh, well, Clone, if you want to do !Discord and join the Discord, you can go ahead and meet lovely people. We're not the most talkative community. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Discord ain't bopping, but it is a good place to meet people. We do share art. There are artists that you can talk to. There are plenty of gamers. A lot of Warhammer fans. A lot of Warhammer. Read this if you're a femboy. Damn, you fucking... You got me. You fucking got me good. You got me good. I am absolutely a femboy. There is a... Huh, it didn't work. Did it not? It's right there. Yeah, there we go. About to say it. I see the message. Fucking got me. Alright, don't you dupe me, Insanity. We're waiting on Sora to finish the Silel is his fanboy maxing phase. A fanboy maxing, absolutely. You've absolutely cooked me on that one. Do you have tech blocks? No, you don't. Why would you? Why would you have what I need? My Twitch log read the command the first. Got you. Ah, yeah. I need energy blocks and I need tech blocks. Unfortunately, neither of those are particularly easy to get right now. My Goss doesn't do turbo damage either, and I have okay orange crit build on Soma. Yeah. You have fertilizer? No, you do not. Never mind. Okay. So, why can't I steal your shirt anymore? Because I'm on YouTube. And YouTube gets, the people on YouTube are not too comfortable with VTubers yet. So we gotta tone down the sexy, for that. So, I need to answer that. The Magic 8 Bard Redeem, okay, is like a Magic 8 Ball, right? And, it has all the Magic 8 Ball answers.
You got 30 seconds to give me a reason I should follow you. I got a fat
dragon cock. There you go. So the Magic 8 Bard has all the usual answers. But the real funny part about it is that Mithrandir keeps asking, "Am I real?" at the start of every stream, and I added in the answer, "Why do you keep asking that?" as like a potential answer choice. And I did not expect, is this streamer a tier 1 femboy, to be the first question that gets that answer. That looked not so good. And yes, the fat dragon cock part comes from when I was a Draconic streamer. I did do some dragon streaming in the past. We don't do much of it anymore, but I did have a small, and you'll see like pieces of it, all that kind of stuff, from around and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think the model is really cool. I think it is really well made. I think it's very well done. But it is like, it was socially just a lot of people didn't jive with it. Socially, a lot of people did not. Yes, drawn and rigged by Teddy. Now prove your claim. Present the fat dragon cock. Mind yourself. Okay, you're new here. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go with that one. No cock on YouTube. YouTube does not like chickens. Do that again? Sure. Anyways. Point being. And our beautiful bard is back. And the bard is back. I was a tiefling bard, and then we tried to like do a draconic themed, stuff. People didn't really take to that very well. So I kind of I scrapped it. We're not getting rid of the idea entirely. There will be like some pieces coming back for the overhaul that we're currently working on. Because I haven't shown this off in a little hot moment. I think it's this. We are currently in the middle of an overhaul. I am very excited for it. We are redesigning some things, and we're trying to bring the channel back together into a more cohesive form. I will be fundraising more of that come to my birthday, but we're not quite there yet. But it is coming with a new model, new overlay, new emotes, all the kind of stuff. So I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. Anyways, enough catching up the newbies with who I am and what I do. Enjoy your ads. You have a birthday? Some do. Sometimes, when I decide to. Oh, that's a lot of materials that we need. We need as many materials as we can get. Will the space colony? Don't you get around my Magic 8 Bard redeem. I forgot to turn that off. I know that's like a default thing, but I forgot to turn it off. I had to ask. Then did you have to go around my redeem? Christ. Alright, we still need tech blocks. I'm still hunting for anyone who's selling them. You sell tech blocks. And energy blocks. What do you want for them? You want 1,400 credits worth of shit. You can take the Hyperion, you can take these energy cells, you can take these hull blocks. Actually, give me that energy cells back. Those are expensive. Done. Done deal. That will get us going. Okay, everyone's recovered from their injuries, hopefully. Mood is kind of improving. Not greatly, but it's kind of improving. Mainly we're waiting on these idiots to stop being so fucking antsy about their shit. I just forgot you had an 8-ball redeem. My mind is for the last 3 minutes been looking at job apps. Fucking relatable. Fucking relatable, mate. I should probably put a window in here so that the people who, you know, are resting in bed don't forget that they're, you know, not trapped in a coffin just yet. Bloody lovely, isn't it? In it. Okay, so power doesn't look like it's getting fed into our system here. Do I need to, like, run this? Cool, that's done. Directly into the... I have no idea this works. Time to meet silly, funny people. Oh, you're gonna... Best luck on that. I don't know. The amount of this in sun... We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. This shouldn't be too bad, though. Okay, this is getting done, finally. We have the robot, logistics robot station, which does require another tech block, unfortunately. But it will help clear up our shit a lot. Like, this is just naturally going to help speed up the production of a lot of things. We're still on backup power. Let's get some of these energy nodes mined, because they tend to be pretty chock full of shit. I like how the game looks, too. It's like, it's kind of crunchy, but not like egregiously so. Like, it's a stylized kind of crunch, right? It is that 16-bit, but modern 16-bit, you know, pixelated art style. That when you zoom out, looks clean. It looks really good. You only see the pixels when you really zoom in, which is perfectly fine. I think it looks good that way. I think it was really well done, very smartly designed. We can toggle the walls to like however we want. I tend to keep it like the back wall visible. That's typically how I like to do it. Another ship has entered the sector. Do you have what I need? You have tech blocks, yes. And you want root vegetables. I'll sell you 1 vegetable. You may have 1 vegetable. Whiz, choose to you. Give me 1 second. Have these plastics. The goal is to always be profiting off of every trade we make. There we go. So hopefully this is going to help the power supply a little bit. I don't know how well it does. It doesn't look like this is actually feeding power into the incoming micrometeoroids. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like it's actually generating power, though. Because if we go here, resources used per day for power generation right now. Estimated current power, runtime, which generates at full utilization. How do I see if these are working or not? I have no idea. I have no idea. And they fucking broke all of... Jesus Christ. We need to get shields. We need to get shields research, because I'm tired of our entire, like, greenhouse getting wiped out whenever there's an asteroid fucking event. Where is the shield research? Shields console. Please get that done. We just need the plants to stop fucking dying every 5 seconds. That's all I need. I need the plants to stop fucking dying. But we have our third point defense turret put up. Thus, we should be safer from the threat of asteroids flying by and like crashing into our industry. We have a med bay, so our people are healing from their wounds, finally. They're feeling discomfort still. Why? What happens if all your people die? Then you lose the game. Okay, so the people who are expressing the most discomfort are because there's a lot of shit right here. Yes. So the run pretty much ends whenever everyone's dead. And it's very sad if that happens, obviously. But it's also a case of, like, very unlikely to happen. Unless everything's been going wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the people who work in here are just naturally going to be upset. And there ain't really much I can do about that. I guess I could try to, like, beautify their work areas with wall decorations. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of my time, but if it makes them feel better, it makes them feel better, you know? A tiefling and space anarchy. Hi, Gomi. What's up? Guys, if you don't know Gomi Goblin, you fucking should at this point, because they are the ones who are working with me on my redesign and my new model, and hopefully much, much more to come. They are you. They are very sweet, they're very professional, they're very hardworking, and they are a little cringe failure, and we love them. Oh, God. How is your day going, Gummy? I'm new here. You are new here, and I hope to see you quite frequently. Look, as a bard, it is my duty to be very descriptive when it comes to the alignment of things. Just got up and now begins my search for coffee. Well, good morning to you. Pirate Raid. Yes, I know. Look, y'all have your own problems, right? Y'all are ate the meat of a human being. Oh, you're eating people. I didn't tell you to do cannibalism. I don't think I told anyone here to resort to cannibalism. I'm not gonna lie. Don't think that was ever stated as a mandatory thing to do. Glad you guys are taking the initiative, but you know, that's interesting. Very interesting that you chose to do that. And that I didn't even have to force you to, right? You chose to do that. Take these. Huh? Oh dear, that doesn't sound so good. I mean, like, you know, cannibalism's an option, right? It's never not an option. It's never not on the table. I'm just saying, like, I would have preferred they would have asked me first before doing so. Who did they eat? Oh, just some dead bodies we've been having refrigerate on the asteroid for a bit. We didn't kill them. They were already dead when we found them like that, officer. I assure you. We found the dead person, and, you know, in this economy, you can't let meat go to waste. Okay, we need to... we need steel plates and circuitry for a little robot friend. We need electronic components, and we can make the steel plates. So, Take that. Cool. Thank you. Oh, I thought they... No. Then, yeah, they were already dead. We found them dead. They were killed by aliens. It's not that big of a deal. We're not murderers yet. 2 cannibals are eating a clown. One cannibal turns to the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you?" You're hilarious. You're so funny. Funniest joke I've heard in so long. I am fucking... Have you considered being a Twitch streamer? You're that funny. You're so funny. You're so goddamn funny. It's so... You're... I think maybe you're the next queso. Right? I think you're the next queso. I think you got this. No fucking way. God. Hold on, I need to ding the dog. Christ. What else has been going on as of recently? God, it's just been a fucking mess. You should debut as a streamer someday. You should honestly, like, with jokes like that, you might put, you know, some VTubers for a run for their money, you know. I think VTubers are the funniest people around, don't you know? Okay, we do need to get a composter figured out. By the way, did this help the comfort level of your work environment at all? No, not at all. It does not matter. Not even for a little bit. Not even a whole wee bit. Yeah, if you streamed, I might watch. God, my fingers can't type. It's right. It's midnight. Well, happy... Oh my god, it's midnight? It's only 8:30 p.m. for me. You're actually not that much farther ahead. That puts you... Yeah, I'm not gonna guess. You're fine. I'm always so interested to learn where people are from. Hey, can we get some of those steel plates made so we can get this little robot made? I'd really appreciate that. If we get this robot made, that'd be awesome. Can we get this robot made? I would love if this robot got made. I love if you guessed. Your name's Clone. You're 4 hours ahead of me. So that's 1, 2, 3. That means probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's West India, if I had to guess. If you're 4 hours ahead of me. Close? Okay. I'll be so real with you. That is the one region of the world where my geography is failing me. Shit. It's close to West. I have no idea. Like, Kabul? Would that be it? I don't know if Kabul's separate. I have no idea. Don't worry about me. Like, I love history, but like Sri Lanka tourist destination. That whole like pretty much everywhere India and up, I have no idea. Drifting a bit further. I have no idea. So it would be we're made fully of islands. Oh. That's a I don't know actually. What the fuck? Hold on, let me pause the game before we beaches and corals, resorts. Where the fuck there has in that time zone? I actually don't fucking know them. Like I know there's islands. We also had the highest divorce rates. Is that a okay? Should I tell? No. Maldives. It's the Maldives, right? Maldives are known for having high divorce rates. I know that much. Hell yeah! First person I met from Maldives. Not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I've never met someone from the Maldives before. It is one of, like, as you said, it's small. It's one of the, like, and also because it's, like, that far east, you know, it's not something I expect a lot of people to tune into English-speaking streams for, you know? Like, it not to, you know, be, you know, insensitive to possible language demographics, but I just would not imagine many people that in that general area speak English, or are particularly interested in learning English. Yeah, we're not super known for shit outside. Yeah, it's a tourist destination. And it's a tourist destination where people go to cheat on their significant others to get divorced. Hi, Duke. How you doing? Oh shit, Maldives? Yeah. Can we get this guy? Guys, can we get this guy? Thank you. Good God. How we doing, Bard? Other than them fucking sandbagging and Prey falling unconscious? We're doing alright. Things are improving. I might get kicked out of my German class, but things are improving. We'll see. Slowly but surely, things are steadily improving. So, hold on, no. Duke, I need to tell you this, okay? I know you're a busy guy. I need you to sit here, and I need you to listen to this, okay? So, we get a monthly stipend, you know, for you know, the fact that I'm learning German. You know, Tenny has had this stuff before, you know, ich spreche Deutsch, ja, aber ich bin lerne Deutsch für 7 Monate. Und mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut, aber ich spreche ein bisschen. Viele Wörter mit Restaurant und mit die Supermarkt. Aber wann ich spreche mit meinen Schülern, die Lehrerin gesagt, dass die Lehrerin gesagt, dass mein Problem ist, dass ich muss kommen zur Schule. Wann ich nicht komme zur Schule, ich manchmal bezahlen ein bisschen Fee. So my teacher, so pretty much I sent an email No, but no, speak German. It sounds hot. Jesus Christ. So pretty much, I am integrating into Germany, and I send a letter to my school saying, "Hey, we have not received our monthly stipend for that. It's 4 weeks late. Like our monthly stipend is 4 weeks late. We're scraping by. We're like trying to figure out food. Like food security is not something we have right now, right? Like that is an actual problem that we have right now. And if I have to choose between a week of eating or coming to school, then I'm going to choose eating. And if you need to kick me out because of this, so be it. This is not me asking for help. I have done everything we can. We've already borrowed hundreds of euros from friends. You know, like there's nothing more I can do. It's hands off. They just need to figure their shit out. I will continue practicing in private. I will continue doing the homework. But that's all that. Here's where it's fucking funny. I send them that letter. They don't respond to my email. They send me a message on WhatsApp. And in the message, they have this sheet of paper highlighted with consequences for not attending. I may have to pay a fee, and they will tell the job center that I have not been going to class. The job center are the people responsible for giving me money to go to class. They haven't given me money to go to class. So I can't go to class. So if you tell the people who are supposed to give me money to go to class that I haven't been going to class, and they ask me, hey, why haven't you gone to class? I can tell them, because you haven't given me money. Like, I might get kicked out of the course, which does not mean I don't get to, you know, I'm going to get deported or anything. It just means that when time comes for me to take my German fluency exam, then it may be a case of you know, I have to pay for it myself. You know, that's like the worst that happens. Ich war lerne Deutsch für 4 Monate und dann ich denke, dass ich können schreibt und sprechen gut besser für die Prüfung, aber jetzt ich kann nicht passen. So, ich weiß nicht. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with my German. It's not great yet, but I'm getting better. It is. That was understandable. It was understandable, and that is all that could be asked for, I think. Oh, nuts. Pretty terrible. Why would they do that? I don't know. Hey, Arheet is back. Welcome. I'm glad Arheet is back. Welcome back, Manta. And welcome in, Mac. How you doing today? Oh, yeah. Also, I think that's the most German Tenny's heard me speak as of yet, by the way. I think that is the most German Tenny has heard me speak as of yet. Can I build storage stuff outside? I cannot, unfortunately. Hi, Nikki. How are you? It looks so clean. The UI is also very clean. It's very efficient. It's a little bit. Some menus are a little bit hidden, but it's all right. They're pretty good about it, I would say. Yeah, so you see this little fucking Hoover, like this little Hoover here? This is why I wanted the robot station to get done, because he is going to help keep the logistics moving, even when everyone else is working. He'll go and move stuff around for us and deposit things where they need to go. It's, you know, it makes life a little bit easier for our people so they can focus on working. Duke, what the fuck? Bastard. Thank you very much, Duke. I appreciate it. So and here's like the tertiary secondary problem. And I like, by the way, I want to clarify that will be used for food. Like that is going to be used for food. I assure you that. The problem though is that I have tried to. I don't have the ability to turn PayPal money into German money because I tried to keep I can't connect my German bank account to my American PayPal. I try to make a German PayPal, but it auto assigns me as American. The PayPal support tells me I'm longer to support my favorite base. Thank you very much, dude. I'm explaining this though because this also pisses me off. The PayPal support team tells me that I need to delete my account, make a new one, and make it German. But whenever I delete my account and make a new one, it just auto-assigns me as American. It doesn't ask my nationality or what country I want to make it for. It just gives me American. So I told them that, and they're like, well, that shouldn't happen. I'm like, okay, but it does happen. And they're like, okay, but it shouldn't. I'm like, okay, but it does. And this went on for 4 more fucking hours. So any money that I earned from like streaming, I can use to pay for German stuff that take PayPal as an option, which the grocery store near me does take PayPal as a payment option for whenever you're like doing online pickup orders, right? What's annoying is that the local tram system does not. Can you turn your PayPal money into Bitcoin and then only crypto? I'm not doing that. I'm not contributing to that. It's not a terrible idea. I'm not saying that's a terrible idea, but that is not what I am doing. We want this to store... Oh, where is it? I need... This is going to, bring the human meat, the alien meat... Can we not get the bodies? No? No bodies can be stored there? Okay. So basically, can't use public transport at all. Yeah, I have to use euros for that. Shame you can't get like Revolt or something, get a virtual card you can use. I fucking wish, man. Well, the problem is that like because I'm American, right? Here, all my problems are because I'm American. By the way. Because I'm American, the bank here won't give me a full bank account. They'll give me a limited bank account that I can use to store money and withdraw money. But other than that, I can't really do much else. So a lot of like online things like Revolt, right, or similar products often don't work because the systems in place or like the features required don't fucking work. And so I have a European bank card. I have a European bank account. I just have very limited use of it. If Tenny gave me money, I could then deposit that into my European bank account and then, you know, use that as it would, but the money has to be cash into a bank account or from a European business into my bank account directly. High body temperature. Why is it so hot in here, bud? What is it? What's getting so hot here? Oh, it actually is kind of getting warmer in here. What the fuck? I don't know what's causing it to get so warm in here, but I guess we'll slap down that. Hey boss, it is I, your local Black Templar Bulwark. Welcome on English. How you doing? Thermal camera mode? Yes. So this game does a lot of stuff. So bluer is colder, redder is hotter. And so you have, you know, different temperatures you need to worry about. You need to worry about their comfort when they're working, when they're leisure, when they're sleeping. You need to worry about, you know, the amount of jobs done, the accessibility of the floor plan. You know, all these blue tiles are where they can walk, everywhere else is where they can't. O2 distribution and different gases that are available. CO2 distribution. You want to keep the living quarters low on CO2. The, you know, fucking greenhouse full of CO2. hazardous gases like smoke, trams, yeah, the trams, water vapor. Again, you want water vapor in the botany room. Different vent controls. You can control the vents. So if you need to like lock a section, yeah. San Francisco does have trams. Space Haven. Hello, Silo, and chat. Hello, Kitsune. Welcome on in. San Francisco does have trams. They're very limited. They're nowhere near as diverse as the German tram system that I've been experiencing. Nowhere near. It's an embarrassing level of difference in capability. I wanted to take a train from Kansas City, which is in the dead center of the United States, to Las Vegas. And what I would have to do is I would get on a train at 7:43 a.m. and I would get off the train at 8:96 p.m. 2 days later. And then I would have to take a Greyhound bus from the train station for 10 hours to get to Las Vegas. I don't know if you fuck with it, mainly because I'm new here, but Worldless is a banger game. Worldless. Let's see, what is Worldless? Hi, Oakham, how are you been? Welcome in, bud. Worldless is a stylized 2D platformer with a unique combat system and a mind, Oh, I like this. The problem, is that I do... One of my dearest friends, Liari, is, photosensitive. And games like that, I opened the trailer and I immediately said I would love to play this, but and so she lurks, she occasionally pops in, and I do my best to either notify, tag, or say when I'm going to be doing a game like that, because some games I really love and I'm going to play them regardless, but at the same time I also want my friend to be comfortable, in my own stream. So that is something that I do keep in mind. Governor, we have some Pathfinders who need your services. I can repair your shit. That's the best I can do for you. I can repair your shit. Don't ask for anything else. Come the next day, I think we're going to send Prey, Sora, and Warvoid out again to go... Game looks sick. He might not play it, but I will. Hell yeah. Duke is also a very cool streamer clone, in case you need more European streamers to be watching. Are these growing with... Do these grow without fertilizer? No, they don't. This colony looks so much better than the last one. I know, it's functional, right? The first thing I did here, Oakham, was I built out their leisure area first, which has kept them not happy, but definitely better than they were. Definitely better than they were. They have private bedrooms. They have 2 toilets. The food is still an issue. We're still struggling with food, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I want Sora to start doing more botany, because she needs to level up her botany more. And we're about to make compost, so we're going to be growing fertilizer, so we'll be able to pick up our food production more efficiently. We also need a... What is it? We need this to recycle the water, and we need... What is it? Where the fuck did it go? Life support? No. Food? CO2 producer. There we go. Need this to pump CO2 into the room. Twitch in Years made this new account a while back, and man, I've been running into so many good streamers. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, don't. No. No, no, no. I say, hey, don't, and you tell me to fuck off. So guess what? You're getting told to fuck off, too. William, you changed your color. Why'd you do that to me? What's wrong with you? You need to talk. Is something wrong, bud? It's St. Patty's Day? You know what? You're so right, gamer. It is St. Patty's Day. And I have not been well behaved in that regard. I should have this green hair up the entire time for St. Patty's Day. I do believe. I think people would love me way more if I had this beautiful green hair. Don't you dupe me, Fanta. Dry code. God. What is St. Patrick's Day? I don't celebrate it, but everyone's talking about it. So, St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna do a little bit of a history lesson real quick. So, for St. Patrick's Day is the festival of Saint Nick. It is the foremost patron of Ireland. You know, he is the patron of Ireland, St. Patty, all that kind of stuff. If I remember correctly, he was a Christian missionary. He is the one who drove all the snakes off from Ireland, making it so that Ireland was safe for good. I can say this. I'm from an Irish family. Correct. I am too. And you know, it totally had nothing to do with the fact of you know, just maybe wiping paganism off of Ireland and making it a Catholic state or anything like that. And thus he became the patron of the Irish, who were devout Christians ever since. Yeah, snakes, huh? Yeah. And the St. Patrick's Day, on the day of St. Patrick's Day, you are to wear the color green, which is, you know, one of the famous colors of Ireland. You are to make merry, you're to have friends, you are to remember the battles fought, and for all that lovely shit. A lot of Irish, you know, organizations, charity organizations work together to support the community and do a lot of good stuff. Outside of Ireland, it is a big fucking excuse for Aussies, English, American, Canadian. It's a big excuse for the rest of them to eat a lot of mint, turn shit green, get drunk, and eat food. That's it. Yeah. So it is, for the Irish, it's a day about community. For everyone else, it's a day about partying. That's your answer. Thanks. I'm kind of a pro at it. All right. We need what? I need Warvoid, Sora, and Prey to be well rested enough to go into this next derelict and see if there's anything worth taking. Because we need more tech blocks. This composter can now produce, can now compost human corpses, monster meat, like just compost everything. And also biomatter, so they can start producing fertilizer. Please and thank you. In actual reality, it was made into a big deal because it was the day the Irish Catholic could erase off the restrictions for Lent and also the community-based holidays for those who immigrated. Yeah, it was a community-based holiday. It was a good time. Continue enjoy your look. And it's still a good holiday to celebrate. It's still, like, you know, for whatever your reason, it's still a good holiday to celebrate. Don't let anyone tell you there's a wrong way to celebrate it. It's a quote-unquote minor holiday that not a lot of people take seriously. It's more just like a holiday for the sake of having a holiday at this point, where the, you know, more religious and you know, intentional purposes behind it have kind of faded to the wayside in place of modern, you know, party and, you know, cultures in that regard. Oh, look at our little drone. Oh, he's doing such good work while everyone else is asleep. I'm so happy we have this guy. Work still gets done even when everyone's sleeping, and I love that for us. What the fuck? You explained so well. What do you mean? Oh, there is a wrong way to celebrate. Do not celebrate by taking someone's cows from them. That's... I mean... Don't tell people how to live, Mythrandu, okay? Crime... Just because something's illegal does not mean it's morally right. Or wrong, okay? You know this. You know this all too well. Do you have any fertilizer, bud? No, why would you? Why would you have what I need? You can take this. You can take these whole blocks, because clearly you need it. You can take these steel plates. You can take this ice. And I'll take your nuts, your fruits, your meat, and your vegetables, so that we have good food for a little bit longer. Only on today. Completely free every other day. Exactly. Thanks to your cows, it's Thursday for me. Oh, God. What do you mean it's Thursday for you? It shouldn't be Wednesday. Okay. War Void. You're like the only one capable of doing shit right now. Where's the rest? They're off on the fucking derelict right now. New derelict has arrived. Fucking... Oh, that's a tiny one. I'll send you out to go do that. Yeah, you can handle that. So as soon as this fucking shuttle gets back. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Time to get on the road. Bye, Wiz. Take care of yourself. Curious, have you played Terraria? Yes, I have. I have played Terraria. I was never particularly good at Terraria. My whole thing with Terraria, though, is that, again, it's one of those games that, like, I've played it once, I've beaten it, I've gone to the end. I don't feel the drive. Like, if a gathering of friends said, "Hey, Bard, would you like to play Terraria with us?" I'm like, yeah, sure. Modded? Maybe. It depends on the mod. It really depends on the mod. True, I feel that way about games, too. Like, some games I'll play over and over and over again, and I just fucking absolutely adore them. Others, it's alright. It's alright. Okay. Okay, War Void Sora, you two, get the fuck in the shuttle. I said get in the shuttle, War Void. First, we're gonna go check out this tiny one. This tiny one is fucking puny. Go check it out. Diamond Infernum changes the game up so cool, and the classes are so cool. I was a little wizard player. I was a little wizard man. Ah, robots. That's not great. That wasn't great. That was terrible, actually. That was fucking stupid. Give me my stuff, and we're going home. God damn, that was stupid. Looks at how much you did time. Really? I could have possibly known that you mean by that. RimWorld still pisses me off. Like, I want to play RimWorld, but RimWorld still pisses me off on a day-to-day basis. My feelings towards RimWorld have not changed. It's incredibly frustrating at times. You have IV fluid? You do have IV fluid. Oh, you're about to leave the sector. Fuck you, then. One thing I feel guilty about is the fact that I haven't touched Minecraft for a couple of years. Vintage Story is one of the games that I've gotten into to replace my Minecraft itch. I think it's a little bit more involved than Minecraft. Okay, we need to get a second fucking thermal regulator in here. I'm so tired of everything breaking just because that heater decides to die. Or like all the crops dying because the heater dies. We're getting another thermal regulator in here. This is getting stupid. There's no reason why it should be breaking that frequently. The story has been great. I'm definitely interested in the new update. I don't know what the new update is added, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's a fine time. That whole harvest just got wiped out because fuck you, that's why. Hi, Sue, how are you? I almost punched a hole in my laptop after getting 87 on me. Good God. We need to expand our industry sector a little bit more, don't we? But that requires mining out a bunch of these fucking rocks. Get out of my way. So we're gonna queue all those up to get done, and once this area is cleared out, then we're gonna go ahead and move you like over to the side here. How did you set a rock on fire in space? How in the ever-loving hell did you set a rock on fire in space? Jesus Christ. That takes actual fucking effort. Oh my God. I'm gonna drill out a tunnel here. That way they don't have to walk all the way around this rock whenever they're going that way. They can just kind of dip around. God damn. These people. How efficient. We try to be. We try to be efficient. Haven Foundation ship is arriving in 4 turns. Or in 4 days. Look, if you're like a shit and you're dumb enough, you can set anything on fire. Hell, I plan to set a pan on fire with no oil. Nah, no, you set the you set the chemicals on fire is what you did. You set the chemicals that lace the pan on fire. By leaving it way too close to my cooker. Jesus. We're gonna move you to here. Yes, please. Gonna mine out these energy nodes because we still don't need them. What do you have? Do you have anything worthwhile? You have vegetables. You have meat for cheap. I'll gladly take the meat and the nuts. I'll take your nuts and I'll take your meat. You can have these soft blocks. I'll take your IV fluid as well. For me. Otherwise it was melting on fire at a half chart. Of course you'd cop the nuts and the meat. Yeah? Yeah? You got a problem with that? Do you have a problem with me taking the nuts and the meat? I mean, come on now. It's my fucking stream. I'll do what I want. No, I take it back. Alrighty. We need... Prey, what are you doing? You're currently doing... Okay. For Void Prey, Sora, I need the three of you to go and clear a derelict. Leave some of the rest of us. No. Actually, I have some cashews and I'm snacking on them, Keck. Damn. Just stuffing your mouth full of nut. Understandable. Do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you not to do what you want to do. I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of bold of you to say that outright. Come on. Dude, that nut butter. Dude, I don't know if anyone wants my nut butter. Alright, we'll take this. There's a slave collar on here. Interesting. We'll get the infra scrap and the tech scrap and the soft scrap. I don't really need the whole scrap. Nut milk? Love almond milk. I don't know, nut milk is not really my thing. I've tried. Like, whenever I put it in my coffee, it just never works out. Nilk. Do not offer the nilk. The devil nut. I like soy milk, it's weird. Yeah. Yeah. Some milks just don't belong. We get another robot, do you think? Do you think we could, like, squeeze another robot on? Okay, Shields console is almost done. We don't need a navigations console. That does nothing for us. We need a... What does the scanner do for us? Only works on chips that have power, capacity node. We need better power generation at some point. We don't necessarily need that right this moment. We do need... an item fabricator, probably? I'm just taking a look right now to see what we can get going here. For charging efficiency, that's for Hypersleep Tank 2, Combat Robot Station. We could get combat robots. Combat robots would be fun. I think getting basic entertainment and then salvage robots would be a good idea. Pour some almond milk for no reason and sip on it while I lose my mind over whatever rage-inducing slop. In case anyone didn't know, the actual brand name for generic Nutella or some shit, Nut Spread. Yeah, they tried to market it as Nut Spread, and it just, or like there are nut spreads, and it just doesn't sound right. You know, like it doesn't sound like one that should be marketed to anyone. We're on backup power. Why? Can we get another robot station? That takes 2 tech. Who thought that was a good idea? Some old man in a suit who doesn't know what he's talking about. How's this going? How are we composting? Who convinced me to buy nut thread? How classy. The German word for it sounds whether it's Nussaufstrich? Nussaufstrich. I think I said that right. Strich. Oh, sorry. New South Srik. There we go. God damn. Fucking fucking always gets me sometimes. You're still grinding away. You're still producing stuff. Oh, we need a second power line for you, don't we? But oh. Wait, what are you still trying to shoot? Oh. Whoa, time has flown by. It's crazy. It's 1 a.m. Welcome to my streams, where time just kind of scoots on by. And it doesn't stop on scooting by. And Keone, congrats on your 15 stream streak. How are you? Ramadan is almost over. Congratulations. Or I'm sorry. Whichever you prefer. Oh, the Haven ship is under attack by fucking... You're too cozy to stop watching? Well, I'm glad I'm here for you. Let us get the shield generator. We'll slap that here. And we'll put the shields console right here. We need 4 tech blocks and an energy block. That's going to be a bit. Like, it's an excuse for family gatherings, and I get to not eat as much without my family getting mad at me, but I also like having snacks during the day. Yeah. I mean, it's part of, you know, sacrificing what is important to you. Every religion has, you know, a similar day of some regard. It's not always food related, but it is, you know, something that people, you know, have to give. You have to give up something. You have to prove your faith, as you say. Just tell them you're training for Ramadan. Like, just every year, just tell them you're training. Oh, they don't give a fuck. There's no training to be had. Has Sora been doing the botany yet? How's Sora's botany? Okay, Sora's botany is growing. She is learning better. Guild is capped at 4, unfortunately. So, but until Sora gets better at botany, we won't be having any nuts. I think we've gotten most of the shit off of these wrecks right now, which is interesting to say the least. I wish Prey and Sora were just a little better in condition. They're still wounded from their other fights, which is upsetting. I'll never stop, so time to talk about something else. Yeah, you're alright. You're alright. We might actually be wrapping things up here, I do believe. Possibly. Just because it has been, it's been a day, and I did not wake up. Yeah, we'll probably wrap things up here. I think this is a fine enough stopping point right now. I think this is a fine enough stopping point. It's a calm period. You know, everything's looking on the up and up. We're going to go ahead and save our game. We'll continue this probably tomorrow, if I had to guess. Because I've been enjoying this playthrough. I want to continue more of it, but we'll do more of it tomorrow. Again. Everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. If you've been on the YouTube side of things, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting me. And